Troy's lived in the Roanoke Valley for just over 11 years. He and his wife Rachel have been married for almost 9 years and they have 3 beautiful daughters. Aside from being a graphic designer, an author, a lyricist, a composer, and a musician, Troy's varied background includes deployment under contract with FEMA and the Department of Homeland Security to disasters in Florida, Alabama, and Louisiana. He's also served as, while some may consider his varied background and lack of a business or law degree as a disadvantage, Troy disagrees. He believes that he can relate to most of the people in District 11 and that they can relate to him. Troy has a strong empathy for the working poor, a group of which he himself has been a part. That's the group of people who are working yet can't make ends meet. And as his mom, I taught him a long time ago that facts are subject to change. And once he's elected, he will work tirelessly to make sure that those facts do change. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very, very proud to introduce my oldest son, Troy Bird.
My name is Troy Bird. For those of you who don't know, I'm running for District 11 House of Delegates. I'm really excited to be here. To be honest with you, I have always been a bit of a rebel. I've always marched to the beat of my own drum, that I'm in this to win. My mom said my parents were missionaries. We moved around a lot. I began to have a healthy respect for our nation, color, the beauty, what makes this nation so different than any others. I also began to have a strong sense of patriotism. I believe that the sanctity of the home and the family unit is one of the keys to having a strong peace and stability in the nation. I bring to the table a strong set of conservative Christian values. You might ask me, how can a young person like me even have any insight into economics, into law? The basic foundation for any candidate, in my opinion, is a core set of moral values and a common sense kind of problem solving that our forefathers put into motion. Any man who claims to know it all is a fool. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to run the government. You simply have to have good men of integrity who are willing to make tough choices and to listen to the men that do know the answers. I believe that the government was initially put in place to be normal people, normal individuals who could rise up to the occasion, take a stand for what's right, lead with integrity, and then step down for the next man to take the lead. The greatest politicians were simple men, farmers, lawyers, businessmen, actors. If you look at these examples, we can see that it isn't your economic background. It isn't the color of your skin. It isn't the way you talk that determines whether or not you have a qualification to lead. But it is the depth of your conviction and the passion to serve your fellow man. I want to contribute to the prosperity of the city, to this state, and to this great nation. In short, we need to fix many issues that have for too long gone unaddressed. In the words of our Commander-in-Chief, we need change, and we need it now. We need complete bipartisan action to solve the jobs crisis that is rapidly escalating in our state. We need to create a business environment that fosters job growth, one that makes Virginia the state in which to operate a business. And the current plan of government, stimulus and higher taxes just won't do it. The Roanoke Valley and the Commonwealth of Virginia as a whole have so much to offer any prospective resident or employer. It's truly a shame that more is not being done to create the market atmosphere and to encourage the type of growth that Roanoke needs. One of the most precious resource the state has, which is our children, the future of our nation. In closing, I'd like to say that even the lowliest public servant is still that, a servant of the public. If the current official is unwilling or unable to complete the basic function, then it's time for a change, and that time is now. Thank you very much.